Oh, Jesus Christ, my mother, she's always got to worry, right? I'm still some kid knocking over garbage cans. Vermont, are you kidding me? Mr. Vermont, are you kidding me? Burlington, Vermont. Thought it was safe there. Birkenstocks everywhere. Weed smoke thicker than the damn chowder. Bernie Sanders, that socialist Santa Claus. Even he seems harmless, right? And you know why I like Bernie? Because he argues like I do with every woman I've ever dated. I know I'm losing, but I gotta yell my ideas into the void, damn it. So there I am, post-show. Couple of beers with some open micers, 2 blocks from the damn club. When this guy, this petually scented loser, stumbles up, radiating some kind of entitled Green Mountain State douchebaggery, and the first thing he says, University of Vermont? And I'm like, nope. Then master's degree. I said, you're freezing, pal. And then he drops the mom. I want to beat the shit out of all of you. But he's just staring at me. Me. Like I'm the problem. So I give him the once-over. Thank God he's all talk and turn my back. The bad move, Bill? Turns out Mr. Phi Beta Kappa over here was not bluffing. Grabs me by the shoulder, smashes a goddamn pint glass over my head. A pint glass. I'm thinking, okay, Burr, maybe your people reading skills aren't as sharp as you thought, huh? He bails. Cops show up, and the first thing I yell to the entire bar is, didn't any of you hear him call me Jew boy before he did it? And what do I get? A chorus of nope. Didn't hear a thing. Are you kidding me? A goddamn Jussie Smollett story was born right there. So they nabbed the genius in the back seat. Surprise, surprise, he wasn't exactly making a clean getaway on foot. And the cops are picking glass shards out of my scalp, asking, did he smash a pint glass on your head? And I, in my concussed brilliance, said, well, officer, could have been a pint glass, could have been a menorah. Things were moving pretty fast. And then, do you see spinning? I said, like a dreidel, buddy. Pretty rough, right? Fine, I admitted it wasn't a hate crime. Cops hauled him away, and then the bar manager has the nerve to tell me this never happens here. Really? You think I expected this to be some kind of regular Tuesday night ritual? Oh yeah, that's just Scott. Scott does that all the time. All right. So, nobody's laughing? Seriously? Am I speaking Martian up here? Is there some kind of goddamn translator malfunction? Because this feels like a goddamn board meeting at Enron. Not a comedy show, and I'm supposed to be killing it here. Holiday show my ass. I should be banking like a goddamn Wall Street crook right now. You know what else is killing me? That fucking General Tso's I inhaled earlier put me in a food coma of biblical proportions. I even hired a goddamn trainer, showed up 30 minutes late because I was evacuating my bowels like a goddamn fire hose. Had to pay for the whole damn session, but hey, at least I made it here on time to bomb in front of you miserable bastards. Should have stayed home shitting my brains out. So you came to see me? Well, tough shit. I'm having an off night. Come back another time. Maybe I'll be funnier after I've had a lobotomy. Virginia, you came all the way from Virginia? What the hell kind of name is that anyway? Sounds like a racist yarmulke. I'll be down there in March. You'll be back then. Jesus Christ. You people are like rubberneckers at a car crash. Is the show good? No, we just like watching him lose his goddamn mind on stage. Well, I was going to do my abortion bit, but now I got to earn your attention like I'm working my way through goddamn Harvard. Abortion is weird, all right? It's like, what the fuck are we even doing with this conversation anymore? We are overthinking this, and frankly, it's why we can't have nice things. All right, so this broad sawing logs right here, front row. Are you kidding me? Welcome back, sheep. What are you hydrating for a marathon? Oh, you're not? We got the goddamn waitress decided to show up now? Figures. Can do it, she says. Oh, you can? Sassy, huh? Kentucky, folks, it's either bless your heart or I haven't seen my server or someone get that bitch fired. I got a bill, though. Yeah, imagine that. Some kind of conspiracy where I order drinks and they actually charge me for them. You think this is some government plot, lady? Is this your dude? Oh, married. The Sleeping Beauty is the wife, huh? You work at the hospital? I know, genius. It's called comedy. Ever heard of it? I'm not filing a goddamn restraining order. How dare you? She says, because she's passed out 3 feet from my face. She's had a long day at the hospital. Oh, boo-hoo. What do? Wipe noses and complain. I'm a nurse tech. Well, hallelujah. You got the personality of a freaking brick wall. So beat it up. You're like, I don't understand. You don't understand. Let me break it down in crayon. You snoring. I make joke. Everyone laughs. You wake up confused like you just got beamed down from Planet Moron. She was trying to get her girlfriend to my birthday, folks. Oh, sweet Jesus. Surprise party? So the plan was to get your friend so hammered she forgets her own name and ends up in the ER. Nice. Another Mai Tai for her and an IV drip for this woman's stat. You know, seeing nurses like cops, you deserve to get hammered. Oh, Jesus Christ, a drunken carnival prize with the voice of a foghorn and the self-awareness of a goddamn amoeba. What the hell game did you win? The most obnoxious heckler. Are you all right? She slurs as if I'm the one slurring my words after having to decipher her incoherent blathering. I played the claw, she says, thrilled to have made a connection, like she just cracked the goddamn Enigma code. The claw. The claw? You know what you want? The claw, which means she won a stuffed animal, which means she didn't win jack shit. She just traded money for garbage. Just like the rest of you morons throwing your hard-earned cash at these pointless trinkets and then wonders why she's drunk and unhappy. You expect some sort of existential fulfillment from a $10 plushie cat. No, you drink to numb the pain of your empty consumerist existence. You know, she mumbles, oh, she knows. Does she like her profound insights are pearls of wisdom, but keeps yapping so much then the boyfriend gets dragged into the circus. Let's go see a movie next time, you know, where you actually shut your damn mouth and let the actors do the talking. And she's a nursing student. You're going to be in charge of people's lives, armed with the emotional intelligence of a houseplant and the verbal dexterity of a stroke victim. Oh, God, and I bet she's going to be one of those nurses who's always on her phone, not paying attention, screwing up the dosages, and then wondering why people are dying in the goddamn hospital like it's some kind of cosmic mystery. Jesus, I'm surrounded by incompetence and bad decisions. What, am I the only functioning adult in this room? Can you behave? Can you just for 1 second shut your stupid pie hole and let me do my job so I can get the hell out of this godforsaken town? Because you're worse than the carnival, because at least they're trying to make you happy by ripping you off. All right, so the other day I'm on the freaking phone, right? Trying to navigate this goddamn automated system. Press 1 for bullshit, press 2 for more bullshit, press 3 to talk to a robot who's going to tell you they can't help you. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, is this what we've become? Slaves to machines that can barely understand human language? And it hits me like a freaking brick. It's like we're all just sitting around waiting for the singularity, huh? Waiting for Skynet to drop the hammer. And you know what? Because we're too goddamn lazy to pick up a phone and have a real conversation. We'd rather tap, tap, tap on our little screens, arguing with strangers about politics, sharing memes about cats, and filming ourselves doing stupid dances for attention. And then we wonder why the world's going to hell. You think the founding fathers were on TikTok? You think they were worried about their goddamn likes? No, they were fighting for freedom. They were building a nation. They were probably hammered on whiskey, but they were doing something real. And what are we doing? We're arguing about pronouns in safe spaces while the planet's burning and China's laughing its ass off. We're so concerned with being politically correct that we can't even have a goddamn conversation anymore. You try to tell a joke these days, some snowflake gets offended and tries to cancel you as if words are freaking weapons. So now you have everyone walking on eggshells, terrified to say anything that might offend someone, and then they whine and complain that you cannot say anything anymore. It's like grow a pair. If you're so fragile that a freaking joke sends you into a spiral, then maybe the real problem isn't the joke, it's you fragile piece of shit. And don't even get me started on social media, a cesspool of narcissism and validation seeking, where everyone's pretending to be perfect and happy while secretly being miserable and insecure, and you are buying what? Seriously, we have a world full of morons who prefer to scroll on Instagram than reading a book, and they complain about the world going to shit as if they were not part of the fucking problem and contributing to it. It's a freak show. And then you go and talk with them, and the level of ignorance and misinformation is so high that I just want to grab my stuff and go back to my cave. So here's the truth. We're drowning in a sea of stupidity, and we built the goddamn boat. Is it really that shocking that society has become more sensitive, idiotic, and easily triggered? Is it really? Jesus Christ, another goddamn blue moon? You call that a drink? It's goddamn fruit salad in a glass. You might as well be sucking on a goddamn popsicle. What are you, 5 years old? Oh, but Bill, I enjoyed the orange slice. Yeah, well, I enjoy not being a goddamn pussy. And this whole customer service bullshit. Are you kidding me? We're all in customer service now, even the freaking doctors. Oops, sorry, Mrs. Henderson, looks like I botched the surgery. One less customer for us, eh? It's like you get a job at Kroger answering phone calls about broken can openers, and suddenly you're providing a valuable service to society. What, are you saving the world from starvation, one improperly opened can of beans at a time? Then the idiots start saying, oh, well, technically I do customer service too. Technically my ass. Technically a hemorrhoid is a part of your body, but I'm not going around bragging about that, am I? It's all just this dumbed down participation trophy bullshit where everyone gets a gold star for existing. Congratulations, you answered a phone, here's a goddamn medal. Just admit it, you work at Kroger, you drink Blue Moon, and you hate your goddamn life just like the rest of us. So stop pretending it's some noble cause. You're just a cog in the machine serving up watery beer and false hope, and frankly, that's a damn shame. All right, what the fuck is this? People glued to their damn phones, Instagramming their avocado toast while the world's going to shit. Like, who gives a flying fuck about your brunch, Karen? But hey, at least they're awake, unlike Sleeping Beauty over here. Yeah, you pal, drooling on your shirt in the middle of a goddamn comedy show. 25 years old, huh? You think you're tired now? Wait till you got a mortgage, a screaming kid, and a wife who blames you for everything. Then we'll talk about tired. Construction, you say? Probably digging ditches with a shovel made of friggin' depleted uranium. Oh wait, office work? Sleeping at your desk? You know what that is, Miguel? That's how you get replaced by a goddamn robot? That's what that is. Seriously, this guy's out cold. I got a $300 pillow that's about as effective as a screen door on a submarine, and this guy's snoring like a goddamn chainsaw in a public setting? Unfucking believable. What's next? Gonna start sleepwalking, join a cult, and wake up married to a sheep? We try to get him going by yelling La Policia, and he doesn't flinch. This guy probably sleeps through earthquakes, tsunamis, and the apocalypse. And then he wakes up and says, "It's over?" Yes, Miguel, it's over because your work ethic is about as inspiring as a wet fart. You're 25, doing both residential and commercial projects. Thinking you're tired now? Dude, you haven't even seen the shadow of burnout yet. You're still running on youthful exuberance. Enjoy it, because in about 10 years, you're going to be staring into the abyss, questioning every single choice you've ever made. Every single choice. The management tried to wake you up? I get it, I respect it. It's like trying to wake up a hibernating bear. I'm up here busting my ass for 35 minutes and this guy gets the best sleep of his goddamn life? What was the point of my show? Oh, that's right, there's none. Next time Miguel sleep in church in the front row during communion, then you'll really have something to confess. Nominate a comedian to run for office? Are you kidding me? Like, we haven't screwed things up enough already? Let's put Jon Stewart in charge. Yeah, the guy who cries about everything. Or better yet, how about Bill Cosby? Just yank him right out of jail, dust off that roofie kit, and let him heal the nation. Oh, that's right, he's probably too old to remember where he left it, huh? I saw that mutter at a Jon Stewart benefit once, a wounded warrior thing, before we all knew he was, you know, Cosby and women left and right. And you want to know what he did? The darkest damn act I've ever seen. It wasn't funny, it was just icky. The kind of icky that makes you wonder if you accidentally wandered into a predator's convention. It was before the accusations, granted, but even then you just knew something was off with that turtleneck-wearing ghoul. What kind of jokes was he telling? Probably something about pudding pops and date rape, who the hell knows? But that's what I love about comedy, see? You can smell the desperation, the darkness, the soul-crushing void inside these people. And you think putting them in charge of the country is a good idea? You're dumber than you look, and you look like you regularly try to microwave spoons. So yeah, next time you think about nominating a comedian, just remember Bill Cosby and the pudding pops. That's exactly where this whole country's headed. Straight into the fucking punchline.
Oh, Ward's right. Another shiny trinket for the entitled.
So, this Kevin Hart guy, huh? 500 million tickets sold, they say? 500 million. What are we, a species of lobotomized simpletons lining up for the same goddamn jokes? I mean, seriously, 500 million? It's like saying Nickelback wrote a decent song that defies logic. But alright, fine, he sells tickets, so what? Does that make him Jesus Christ with a microphone? No, it just means people have terrible taste. And Jerry Seinfeld, oh, the grace, the kindness, the saintly support of other comedians. Give me a break. They're all just jockeying for position in this comedy gladiatorial arena, stabbing each other in the back with punchlines, and you're telling me he's a damn philanthropist? Sure, he probably helps out some people back in Philly, so what? It's called PR, people. You think he does it out of the goodness of his heart? Bullshit. They all feel awful inside. Guaranteed. Comedians are neurotic. Insecure messes. That's why they crave your pathetic validation. And he never showed it. Of course not. He's a goddamn professional liar. So honored to know him? Maybe. But I'd be more honored if the guy actually showed up when I won this stupid thing. What's that about, Jerry, huh? You too busy polishing your Emmys or something? So now we're coddling comedians, huh? Bringing out the canceled ones like they're friggin' endangered species. Well, poor baby said something edgy. Edgy? What's edgy anymore? You snowflakes? Everyone's offended by everything. Anyway, this guy Shane Gillis, yeah, he did a Trump joke, Trump getting shot joke, and everyone lost their goddamn minds. Like, are you kidding me? Trump, the orange buffoon who basically ran the country like a reality show train wreck. He'd die funny. You know he would. He'd be mid-sentence. And believe me, folks, the fake news media, blam, is triplet. You wouldn't laugh? You're lying? But here's the kicker. The real reason people got their panties in a twist, he said Biden was the first president you could just walk up to and punch. Punch. Not assassinate. A punch. Are you telling me, staring at that vacant, drooling grandpa, that you haven't considered clocking him? He's just standing there mumbling about malarkey and sniffing little kids' hair. The guy's practically begging for a knuckle sandwich. You could walk right up, bam. Mr. President, what the hell are you even talking about? And he just stared blankly like a goldfish. So the joke wasn't about violence, it was about the sheer patheticness of the situation. We're run by a guy who can barely string together a coherent sentence. And I'm the crazy one for laughing at the possibility of someone finally snapping and giving him a well-deserved wedgie of consciousness. Get out of here. The only reason people were mad is they knew he was right. They were thinking it too. Don't lie. You were thinking it. We're all thinking it. So next time, instead of clutching your pearls, maybe just admit you're tired of this geriatric puppet show and buy a goddamn ticket to Mars. Oh, Jesus Christ, are you kidding me with this able-bodied actor playing a quadriplegic bullshit? Seriously? You triggered snowflakes think Bryan Cranston shouldn't ACT because he can walk? What's next? Only hiring actual serial killers to play Hannibal Lecter? Goddamn, it's like we're living in some sensitivity circus where everyone's auditioning for a participation trophy. And these are the same morons who think a comedian needs to apologize for every goddamn joke. Oh, you didn't go to the gym today? Are you calling me fat? Jesus, I'm surprised I haven't been canceled for breathing. But you know what's even more infuriating? This Joe DeRosa dipshit not knowing who Joe Torre is? Met this guy who's connected with the Yankees because he was still managing. Are you fucking kidding me? The guy won 4 World Series. Was he like a big deal? I wanted to strangle the idiot. This is the world we live in, where people prioritize vintage t-shirts over baseball legends. And I gotta get grilled about being in Star Wars. Me, this meathead who can't tell a Wookiee from a Sith Lord, I'm in Star Wars, all right? What I wear, who the hell knows? It's like asking how much money's in the Federal Reserve. Top secret, man. Look for the back of my bald head in the trailer for half a second. That's all you're getting. A bald head in Star Wars, so it's a helmet on a helmet. And would be redundant, so it's like a hat on a hat, which makes it a joke. Oh, season 4 of F is for Family is almost here, by the way, but stand-up will always be #1. Look, it's a long road as a comic, and so many people are nice, which is great and all, but here's the truth. You're lost in the beginning, you're clueless, and you're desperately trying to figure out if you're doing anything right. Because what are you going to do? Drive to some comedy club and talk about some bombing on a stage, and you see some other comic killing it, mapping out everything, and you're like, shit, do I need a street team like Joe Coy too? And then you start finding an audience and hearing the older guys telling stories, and you realize, I don't have any stories. I just bombed at an open mic. But then you start doing other things. Things are getting better and you get some friends who suffer. So yeah, I'm doing stand-up. Catch my special Paper Tiger on Netflix. Catch me on tour, catch my podcast, and try to catch me giving a damn about your triggered sensitivities, because I don't. Oh, Jesus Christ. Women in restaurants. You see them? Gotta order the most expensive thing on the menu, the goddamn lobster and steak combo, acting like they're doing you a favor. Like, oh, honey, you understand this is the expensive side, right? Are you sure you can afford this level of entitlement? It's steak, lobster, and emptying your bank account, the Holy Trinity, and then they wonder why their life is a goddamn dumpster fire. Like these ladies walking around, oh, men ain't shit. Bitch, you're over 25. Grow the fuck up. It's not men. It's the shitheads you keep choosing. Maybe you need to figure out what kind of low-life magnet your vagina is, huh? Maybe it's emitting some kind of ain't shit pheromone. It's like, imagine if Michael Jackson was a pimp. Think about that for a goddamn second. Him and Tito riding around in a Cadillac, blasting Billie Jean. Slow down, Tito, slow down. Anyway, white people shocked about police brutality? What the fuck? They just woke up from a 400-year nap. Black people know the cops are gonna whoop your ass. That's like a Tumex commercial, been happening for decades. It's like, fuck the police. Seriously, fuck all your bad trade, motherfuckers. You think you can just come over here and whoop my ass? You better bring a goddamn warrant and a lawyer. Now, Lorena Bobbitt chopping off her husband's dick, driving down the highway, throwing it out the window. What the fuck? Car 11, go find a penis? I mean, good for her. She found a tiny target in the dark. She's got 20/20 vision. And then O.J. Simpson. Remember that shit? Everybody's crying, oh, the justice system. Ike Turner's the real victim here. I mean, Ike was the king of domestic disputes, and O.J. just stole his crown. Nobody cares about O.J. Just wondering about the next goddamn riot. Now we, the jury, find the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty of the crime of murder. Give me Johnny Cochran. That man was a magician. If it don't fit, you must acquit. White people saying they couldn't sleep after the verdict. Black people have had goddamn insomnia for 400 years. You snowflakes. One goddamn black guy gets off. Suddenly the system's broken. The whole damn system is a dumpster fire of biases. It's always been fucked. And you're just noticing now that the wrong people are getting screwed, huh? So I went to this friggin' doctor, right? Thinking, yeah, preventative medicine, smart move. Bill, you dumb ape. Knew it wouldn't be rainbows and unicorns, but I expected some kind of basic professional courtesy, you know? Instead, I get Mr. Sunshine and Rainbows, who apparently woke up and decided to use my ass as a punching bag for his midlife crisis, because first words out of his mouth. You want something for your hair? I'm like, excuse me, are we playing Guess What's Missing? Nobody told me I'm leaking follicles like a rusty faucet. And this is how you break the news? Then the chart comes out. Bam! Sounds like a goddamn gunshot. And the wow, oh, the wow, like I just walked in wearing a MAGA hat to a Bernie rally. Wow, 45 pounds, you were 20. No shit, Sherlock. I eat a pizza. You think I'm lining up for the Mr. Universe pageant? And then the best part, you're the fattest patient I've seen all day. It's 9:30 a.m., Doc. How many hippos you been poking and prodding this early? Muscle enzymes through the roof? Yeah, I'm a goddamn machine. Oh, you must be an Olympic athlete or a cocaine addict. Cocaine? Look at me, I'm practically comatose from carbs. When's the last time you saw a chubby cokehead? His nurse chimes in, maybe he runs marathons. Lady, be realistic. The only thing I'm running is out of this goddamn office. And then he sees my ring, asks if I'm married, and then the cherry on top, oh, I thought you were gay. What, because I'm not constantly talking about sports and fixing cars? Is that the gay litmus test these days? Writes gay on my chart. On my medical chart. This is the guy entrusted with my well-being. My wife's all worried, are you gonna go back? Are you kidding me? This is comedy gold. I'm going back, even if I gotta invent a new illness just to hear this jackass's next crack. Because let's be honest, the medical system is a joke, and sometimes you just gotta laugh before you cry, right? All right, Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, whatever. Who gives a flying fuck pressure? She says pressure! I'm not sure, she chirps, contributing absolutely jack shit to the conversation. What the hell is that? They're in a room of hundreds of people, the bar's open, just shut your goddamn mouth if you don't know. It's like asking if it's raining and someone goes, I don't, but I also want to announce I'm clueless. Good for you, genius. Should we start a parade? And we got Oscar over here. Latino, man. Like that narrows it down to 3 freaking countries. Were you sent by Cuba to sway the vote? Jesus Christ, the blatant stereotyping is thicker than the humidity down here. Cubans, I don't know much about you. Well, clearly you dumbass. But he's got the hair, Lego hair, making the bald guys want to commit arson, and strategically seated next to a Jonas brother. And then the girlfriend, ain't you a little old to be a boyfriend in Latin culture? See, this is the kind of insightful cultural commentary I'm here for. 28 and unwed, so scandalous. Oh, she's Colombian. Well, that changes everything. They got to rep us, see? Case closed. That's the defining characteristic, the cornerstone of their entire culture. All right, so I'm looking at my goddamn phone, right? Full of these half-baked ideas, fragments of thoughts, just trying to cobble together something resembling a set. And you know what the worst part is? The people. The goddamn people. You try to avoid them. You try to be quick, efficient, in and out like a goddamn surgical strike. But no, there's always some goddamn chatterbox just waiting to suck the life out of you. Oh, let me just talk to you real quick, they say. Like anyone's ever said, let me just talk to you real slow. W says that. These long-winded bastards, they always got to lean on something too, don't they? Hands on their knees, looking like they're about to give birth to a goddamn walrus. And the minute you hear long story short, forget about it. You're trapped. You're dead. Just accept your fate. It's like I was talking to Eddie Murphy. The Eddie Murphy, right? Guy's a legend. A goddamn reason I even tried this whole stand-up thing. And he's black, because it's never a white guy, is it? Like, what if I said Dice Clay was my inspiration? What? Dice Clay? The world would implode, I tell you. Anyway, I'm asking Eddie, why aren't you doing it, man? You're still funny. We want to see you. We're starved. And you know what he says? It's like cold water. Cold water. What the hell does that even mean? He says it's because the bar is set so high. The expectations are huge. Like when you see a comic killing, you're not thinking about the years of goddamn struggle, the bombs, the humiliation. You're just like, wow, must be nice riding on your daddy's coattails. You don't see the lumps, the years of lumps. I was Jerry, age 22, 24, fresh out of the gate, thinking I'm hot shit. 22, G's. I'm rich, telling my brother, all right, houses for you and mom. Dad gets squared away, cars for everybody. We're set for life. Gone, all gone. IRS coming down like a goddamn ton of bricks. Gotta sell Dad's house. Can't afford it. 9 people living in that thing. But still, it's like we don't get a lot of shots, do we? 13 years grinding like a goddamn moron. 18 to 35. Only now things are looking up. You ever see Little Shop of Horrors? That's show business. One of us is getting eaten, plain and simple. Either I eat you or you eat me. And that show, that goddamn show, I beat it. But I knew if I stayed, it would turn sour, rot from the inside, and then I'd be on the goddamn unemployment line again. And you know, it reminded me of the best conversation I ever had. My dad explaining why he had to do drugs, because everyone else was doing them. Your aunt, your uncle, everybody. So that's show business, folks. A bunch of addicts trying to justify their bad decisions with a chorus of everybody's doing it. So escape rooms, right? Mall garbage. But nah, this one's in some freak's house, like Gacy, decorated. Pull up, Dad's already clutching his chest. No freaking way. Little George, ooh, scary. Dad, I'm shitting bricks, ladies. Black house, no lawn. Leanne's all this it? Dad wants to flu it. Knock, knock, and bam. This clown's already in character. Silk robe, towel turban, pet cat. Have you seen my mother? My dad grabbing my arm. What the fuck did he just say? Tell him his mother can suck my dick. Is this real life? It's the escape room, Dad. Play along. He wants a house tour? Sure, let me get my notepad. Mother's name, age, college, Aisla. Write this down. We traipse through this dump. Women are loving it. Dad's doing a forensic audit. He smells like shit. He lives here. Mac and cheese and black coffee? Who the fuck does that? IBS, guaranteed. I'm like, Dad, these aren't helpful clues. Then want to see Mother's room? Dad, hell no. But Mom's all, ooh, yes. So naturally, we got to empty our pockets like sheep, keys, phones, wallets, onto the kitchen table. And the second I step in that room, click, door slams shut, panic attack time. This maniac didn't get our names, no credit card, no waiver. We didn't even double check the address. We just strolled into some random house like the Scooby-Doo gang solving a damn mystery. Now we're locked in this freak's lair. Dad's beside me. Where did I go wrong? Did I just lead my family into a serial killer's house? George, ooh, Papa, scary? Scary? You're gonna be sold to the Albanians. You'll be working in a goddamn check-in ore house for the rest of your lives. Ida's all, how do we get out? Dad? Oh, I guess I gotta suck that guy's dick, Samantha. All right, so I'm dating this chick, right? More like coexisting. She's got her stuff, I got mine. She's letting the leg hair grow wild, which, hey, saves me a few bucks on razors, I guess. And she just bought a damn vibrator. Vibrator. Meanwhile, I finally caved and got an Xbox. So what's happening? We're drifting. That's what. I'm glued to NBA 2K, yelling at the goddamn screen. She's handling her own business. And you know what's mess? We're both thinking about LeBron. You women, I swear you're a goddamn enigma. You can fake an orgasm so convincing it'd fool a polygraph, but you can't fake being happy at a family picnic. What the hell is that about? You can tell me I'm the best you've ever had, which, let's be honest, I'm not buying. But you can't crack a damn smile when my Aunt Mildred starts talking about her bunions. Pep it up a little, for Christ's sake. And the after-sex routine. Oh, you made me come, she says. All right, I'm just saying this world's gonna shit, right? I mean, have you seen the news? Everything's a disaster. Everyone's a goddamn idiot. But you know what really grinds my gears? Reality TV. Yeah, that garbage they call entertainment. Now, I'm not talking about some housewife drama or some dumbass singing competition. I'm talking about the first 48 on A&E. The first 48. What kind of fucking title is that? Like after 48 hours, the murder just solves itself. Oh, well, it's been 2 days. Guess we'll just pack up our shit and let the killer go free. Because time limits apparently apply to homicide now. What kind of message is that sending to these criminals, huh? Hey, just lay low for 2 days. Maybe watch some Netflix, and then bam, you're scot-free. Seriously. It's like they're saying, we only care about justice for the first 48 hours. After that, tough luck, families. It's enough to make you want to punch a goddamn wall. And the witness testimonies? Don't even get me started. It's like everyone's a goddamn eyewitness. Oh yeah, I saw the whole thing right here. Dude walked up and bang, shot him dead. What did the guy look like? Average height? Maybe had a face? I don't know, man. It all happened so fast. What the fuck is that? He had ears too. Thanks, Sherlock. We're on our way to solving this. Here's his portrait. And then they got to sketch this nonsense up. Spend all this fucking time drawing some vague-ass shape with eyes and then go around asking people, hey, you seen this guy? You might have killed someone. Of course, nobody knows who the fuck it is. It's a goddamn blob. But then always, There's that one guy usually wearing a wife beater and a dirty hat, cigarette hanging out of his mouth, looking like he's 30, but he's secretly 70. Who's like, yeah, that's Cricket. I know Cricket. Cricket. What's his real name? Just Cricket, man. I don't know. I've known him 27 years. Seriously? You've known a guy for 27 years and you don't know his real name? What is this, a goddamn cartoon? And then the cops cut to the white detective looking like, goddamn, here we go again. Another goddamn street name. The interrogation scenes, though, those are pure comedy gold, dark comedy, sure, but the stakes are life and death. And they are going at each other like it's a schoolyard brawl. Talking about Dookie Shoes and Nami, throwing random bits of evidence around like they're playing darts. We talked to Nami. He said you were at the 7-Eleven. Yeah, I shot him in the face. So what? Bam? Case closed. I mean, how fucking stupid are these guys? You're gonna throw your life away because you had a bad day. And then they wonder why they're in jail for 25 to life? I didn't do it. Yeah, no shit. You should have shut your fucking mouth and asked for a lawyer. That's the lesson, folks, from that whole goddamn show. And you know how many people actually asked for one? 2 out of like 300. And they both got off. It's always a Tayshawn or a DeAndre, never a Chad or a Brad. You never see those preppy rich kids ending up in the interrogation room like, excuse me, sirs, may I see my lawyer as I have the right to not be incriminated. Fucking lawyers, I am telling you. The only difference between you, me, and some guy who just got caught murdering someone in a liquor store is that the guy who got caught wasn't aware of his goddamn rights. Oh, PlayStation 3. Oh, but that piece of overpriced, underperforming garbage? That thing cost me a fortune, not just dollars, but my freaking sanity. I'm sitting there, right? Controller in hand, about to conquer digital worlds, and these 2 miniature hellspawn are wailing, just constantly. What's the deal? Are they allergic to silence? I swear, these kids think crying is an Olympic sport. They're spoiled, I tell my wife. Attitude problems, that's all it is. Like they're negotiating a hostage situation instead of just being little human beings who depend on me for everything. And then, bam. Did they eat, you moron? She asks, like I'm some kind of Neanderthal incapable of basic life functions. Don't even know now, they eating time, such a variety of arts. Like the fridge is a freaking replicator from Star Trek. Seriously, what are kids even good for besides testing the limits of my already dwindling patience? I'm supposed to be this nurturing, understanding father figure, but honestly, sometimes I just want to duct tape their mouths shut and leave them in a cardboard box on the curb, and don't even get me started on the daughters. Manipulative little she-devils, I tell you. Wrap you around their finger with that sweet little voice, Daddy Cookie. Bam. I'm putty. I'm practically sprinting to the goddamn bakery. But then the wife, lurking in the shadows like a goddamn ninja. Don't give her a cookie. What is this? Some kind of test. I'm caught in a goddamn parental crossfire. So then she pulls the ultimate power move. I thought you were the man of the house. The gall, the unmitigated nerve. So what am I supposed to do? Just take that? Of course not, damn it. I'm gonna rage. Why would you even buy cookies if nobody can eat them? I bellowed because that's exactly what I am. Big-mouthed, but short-sighted. And just like that, the cookie operation gets shut down. The whole freaking thing, cookie-pocalypse. But let me tell you, finding a ladder tall enough to reach the top of the fridge when you're 5'8" is no freaking picnic. I tell you what, and don't even start it on the play dates, the worst kind of babysitting you could ask for, like returning a damaged doll, those little sociopaths running around unsupervised. You better believe that the panic and near-death experience of being responsible for some other idiot's miniature humans makes me appreciate not having any more kids. So yeah, I screwed up. I forgot to feed my kids because I was too busy blasting aliens on my PlayStation 3 Sue Me. I'm not perfect, all right? Now get off my damn back and get your own damn cookies. And maybe I need the ladder. You don't, because you're just a freak, a giant freak. You know what pisses me off? These damn dating profiles. Every other broad on there, I love anime. What is this? A fucking convention? It's like, did you even see Akira? You pretentious twat. And it's always the black women too, which, all right, I ain't complaining, but what the hell's the deal? I mean, I ain't dated a sister before, just banged a few, you know, for science and pleasure, mostly pleasure, but never the whole dating thing. Is that racist or just lazy? But seriously, is it written somewhere that all black women are now required to be obsessed with Japanese cartoons? Is that part of reparations now? Free Crunchyroll subscriptions? So you got all these pasty-faced, Mountain Dew-fueled, basement-dwelling, autistic white dudes all hot and bothered, and then bam, black lady avatar. What a goddamn clown show. So what, autistic white dudes and black ladies are supposed to unite under the banner of tentacle porn now? That's the future of America? Oh, and don't even get me started on these white dudes who think they can drop the N-word around me because I look like I could get away with it, like I'm some kind of honorary cracker. Hey, Burr, you know what I think? Shut the fuck up, dude. First of all, nobody gives a shit what you think. And second, you look like you haven't seen sunlight since Reagan was in office. Keep your racist mouth shut, you hear me? Then I gotta go home and explain it to the wife. Honey, some dipshit wanted to know if I thought watermelon was code for something. She's just rolling her eyes, probably thinking I married a goddamn idiot. I asked my black friends about it, and they say, oh, it's just because we didn't grow up swimming. Yeah, right, it's gotta be deeper than that. And the dancing? What's with the white people dancing? You look like you're having a goddamn seizure, all stiff and robotic. Meanwhile, the black folks are over there doing the damn electric slide. It's embarrassing. What's the secret? Oh, lean forward. Loosen up the spine and just go, right? I don't want to look gay, come on. God forbid you're dancing too well. All right, so I'm at the friggin' airport TSA line longer than my goddamn mortgage, and I'm thinking, what the hell is wrong with you people? You're going on vacation, not infiltrating Area 51. Smile for Christ's sake. And this whole society, they're racist, Asian hate, black hate, women hate, men hate, all of them. Poor blacks, man, hard time. But the two girls, one-cup chicks, they're tough. I tell you, they're fine. But I saw some people online say racist stuff to the Asian, you know, they would type a bunch of racist shit to the Asians. Hey, look, if you're going to type a bunch of racist shit to Asian people, don't do it from an iPhone, all right? Said, have some goddamn respect for the kid who made it. Now listen, you want to be hateful in America? Fine, as long as you're not specific. People go, yeah, if you hate a Mexican person, everybody going, oh, you have problems. And you dogs, they're perfect to harass all day long. All right, settle down. You ever notice these freaking self-help gurus preaching personal growth like we're all overgrown toddlers? Evolve or die. They squawk. Like I ain't just trying to make it to goddamn Tuesday without losing my mind. And then there's the opposite extreme. These blissful idiots who pop out 4 kids and swear they haven't changed a goddamn bit. Oh, you're mentally unstable. Fantastic. That's exactly what I want to hear, lady. Look, I ain't talking about reinventing yourself. Just, you know, maybe not being a complete freaking disaster. So I took a goddamn inventory, realized my life was a goddamn battlefield of arguments with every idiot I know, friends, family, the freaking guy at Starbucks who puts too much foam on my cappuccino. So you know what I did? I quit. Done. Argument over. Someone disagrees with me? Bam, I'm on their side. Oh, you think I'm wrong? Yep, you're absolutely right. Congrats, you win. They're standing there blinking like a goddamn confused owl, and I'm walking away feeling like a goddamn Zen master. Liberating. I'm telling you. Except my freaking mother, she's the exception. She lives for this shit. A goddamn verbal cage fight. Wants to twist the knife, salt the wound, the whole 9 yards. And a dream crusher, don't even get me started. You tell her you want to climb Mount Everest, she tells you to take out the god-gone trash. You want to open a bakery, she tells you your bread's going to be stale by noon. Oh, you want to be a stand-up comedian? Go work at the post office, Bill? They need people to lick stamps. You're good at licking stamps, right? Seriously, the post office. Like I didn't realize as a naive idiot what she was trying to do. I mean, who says that? That's her, though. And now that I'm doing all right, making a decent buck, she's hitting me up for cash every goddamn week. Still got to get my digs in, though. Last freaking birthday, 70 freaking 5th. You know what I sent her? A book of stamps with a little note. Got these at work today. Ha ha ha. I flew out after that trip. I go to get on the plane, and my wife and I were not sitting together. You want to see me get in an argument with a woman? That's it. So my idiot friends are over, right? Downstairs, make a noise like a pack of goddamn hyenas. Mom comes down. Keep it down, she yells. I run this house like I give a rat's ass who runs this dusty-ass shoebox. Then bam, go to bed. Smack. Sends me to my room like I'm some kind of goddamn kindergartner. You know that rage you get when you're a kid? That impotent, bubbling fury? You want to be tough? You want to be a goddamn Viking warrior, but you're 8 and your mom just humiliated you in front of your friends. Emotional? That's what I was. A goddamn volcano of feelings. I'm running away, I screamed, packing a bag with one He-Man figure, because apparently that's all I needed to survive in the goddamn wilderness. And then my mom, in a moment of sheer, unadulterated parenting genius, gives me permission to curse. One time. I'm bad at school. Teacher staples a note to my chest, like I'm some kind of walking bulletin board. The note says, maybe show your kids some attention. Are you kidding me? My mom? Attention? Bitch, she's got 3 jobs and a gambling problem. But she reads it and goes full mama bear. Tell her to mind her damn business, or I'll beat her ass. She tells me to say that to a teacher. So now I gotta go to school and become a goddamn gangster. I practice in the mirror, trying to sound tough, but it comes out like some goddamn prepubescent squeak. Mind you're dumb. No, too loud, too goddamn Broadway. Finally, I get it. I'm ready, I get on the bus. My friends are all Kevins on the bus. What up, Kev? Like I'm goddamn Bono. Not today, fellas. I say, I got business. Business? I'm 8. But they're hyped. They know something's about to go down. So I walk into class. Miss Green, the teacher, asks if my mom read the note, and I take a deep breath, look at my friends, and unleash the full fury of an 8-year-old with a hall pass to the profanity store. My mom said to tell you to mind your damn motherfucking business, bitch. Little stupid teaching bit. 2 + 2, not knowing what the fuck it is, bitch. Cross-eyed, crying down your back, fat-footed ass, bitch. Long-titted, no nipple having ass, bitch. No nipples. Where the hell did I even get that from? Got suspended, got my ass whooped. Mom said I was supposed to say 2 curse words. I said 76. I thought I was goddamn Samuel L. Jackson in a motherfucking school. And you know what? That whole messed up situation, the permission to curse, the ridiculous joke, the unhinged aggressive comedy, I probably got it from my grandfather with his terrible jokes and weird white people clap. That guy was a terrible influence, but it was okay because I love the fucker. All right, so the other day, I'm trying to teach my kid to swim, right? Fucking swimming! What is this? Victorian England! Like you need a special skill to not drown in 4 feet of water. It's water. You splash around, you don't inhale, you live. My dad, that psycho, he just grabbed me, 8 years old, skinny little runt, and chucked me into the deep end. No warning. Swim. You little shit, he yells. Swim? I don't know how to swim, you goddamn Neanderthal. I'm flailing, swallowing half the goddamn pool, thinking, this is it. This is how I go. And he's just standing there, arms crossed, probably thinking I'm faking it. Then the car ride home. Imagine that. I'm traumatized, reliving the near-death experience. And he's all, don't make me laugh, you almost drowned. What the fuck kind of comfort is that? This is the guy who'd take the goddamn light bulbs out of the sockets if my mom pissed him off. Steak in the pan, gone. Christmas lights. Strip that tree bare Christmas Eve. Who does that? Who has that level of petty rage? And now I'm supposed to trust this guy around my grandkids? No fucking way. Now, my kid, he's 7, right? Little private school snowflake. Never lifted a finger in his life. So I decided he's taking out the trash. At 2 a.m. Did I tell him to? No. All right, settle down, you bunch of oxygen thieves. Bondi Beach, they said. Sunlight, they said. Gorgeous women, they said. You know what I saw? A goddamn Indian dude in jeans and socks waltzing into the Pacific like he was going for a goddamn swim in the Ganges. Jeans and socks, I'm telling you. Jeans and socks. This ain't some goddamn urban legend. This is happening right now, and you expect me to take you seriously when you start talking about international politics, protesting the Israel-Palestine conflict in Australia, bunch of sunburnt kangaroos yelling about land rights when you're all living on stolen land anyway. You want your land back? Fine, give it to them, but then who's going to pay for my overpriced fuel? I swear, I can't even afford to huff the fumes anymore. Everything's so goddamn expensive. Perth, Roddy's Island, quokkas. Cute little creatures, they say. Cute little Chinese creatures, apparently, because that's all you see there now. You tickle them, you take selfies, but don't you dare feed them, because if they bite you, bam, you're buying up Sydney real estate and driving the prices through the goddamn roof. They don't even smile anymore. They just give you this dead-eyed stare like, give me your money, Guelo. And now we're talking about Taiwan. Fucking Taiwan and Australia and the U.S. got to defend it if China invades. Are you kidding me? How are we supposed to know who the hell is who? Seriously. You think we can tell the difference between a Taiwanese dude and a mainland Chinese dude just by looking at them? We need a goddamn manual. We're going to need a special task force dedicated solely to distinguishing between the two. Or maybe, just maybe, we tell all the Taiwanese people to just, for the duration of the conflict, I don't know, wear a goddamn sign. I'm Taiwanese, please don't shoot me. It's not politically correct. But hey, at least we won't accidentally start World War III over a goddamn dim sum festival. And what about the accent? I can't understand a freaking thing. What am I supposed to do? I can't just ask a commie. Jesus Christ, America, we're doomed, and I'm not even sure which side to be angry at anymore. Timeshares. What the fuck were those things even? A goddamn scam. A relic of the 90s, like Zubaz pants and dial-up internet. Now it's all Airbnb. This is Airbnb, that. Oh, so you want to stay in some stranger's house. No, I'm not staying in some rando's house. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna pay some dude to watch me sleep. Probably got cameras in the damn smoke detectors taping my every move. Oh, but it's cheaper. Yeah, well, so is sleeping in a goddamn alley. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Give me a shitty motel any day. At least they're upfront about the grind. Unlike these Airbnb hosts with their passive-aggressive notes everywhere. Don't use this. Don't touch that. The dog will hump your leg at 6 a.m. He's just friendly. Friendly, my ass. The dog probably got more sense of personal space than the host. And the forms. Jesus Christ, the forms. It's like applying for a goddamn mortgage just to spend a weekend dodging hidden cameras and eating expired condiments. Oh, but hotels are so impersonal. Impersonal? You know what's really impersonal? Finding someone else's family photos staring at you while you're trying to take a dump. And let me tell you, it's like a family is not staring at you. I did the Airbnb thing once during the Panini, thought I was going to be all fancy. Get a house with a goddamn basketball court and a pool. But of course the gig got canceled. And guess what? No full refund. You try getting your money back from Martha, she'll tell you to go pound sand. That's why I hate corporations, but at least they'll give you a goddamn refund. I mean, hotels are set up, they understand, they're built for it, it's a transaction, not a creepy voyeuristic invasion of a stranger's life. I will say though, I ate a lot of people's food in Airbnbs. They leave it out like, oh, he won't eat this. And I'm over there just gobbling it all up. But you know what really makes me laugh? When you get to a comedy condo and can guess where the last comic was from, based on the crap in the fridge. Almond milk, LA, sardines, Canadian, and someone's always gonna finish the dish. Like that guy Mark Norman, who'd sniff a bowl of borscht at the cellar and just start spooning it up. Mark Norman, man, that's the goddamn COVID vaccine. Right there, a little bit of everyone else's germs to build up your immunity. That's why he's still alive. Oh, so I still let these goddamn friends come over for game night once a month. One goddamn monthly invasion, and I swear to Christ, I hate game night. It's a goddamn social experiment in passive aggression and competitive psychosis, especially my game nights, because everyone turns into goddamn psychopaths. We're playing Monopoly, right? But oh no, we can't just play the goddamn game. We got to renegotiate reality. Like, hey, land on my property twice for free if you pay off this parking ticket. The city's ripping me off. And then the last time the wives got drunk. Because women, bless their hearts, they got two settings, stone cold sober, or somebody put a Monopoly piece where the sun don't shine, and I'm there killing the game, destroying their dream because I'm a child. When I play board games, I make goddamn DJ scratches every time someone lands on my property. You gotta pay that. You gotta pay that. And my wife, already 3 sheets to the wind, she's slurring. It ain't even that serious. How much do I owe you? And I look down, her pockets are fucking empty. So I'm like, get the fuck out. You lost. Put your goddamn dog in a cage. Don't pass go. Don't collect 200. And she's all, you're going to do me like that? Yes, it's a game. And all I want is blood and victory. So I flick her goddamn little metal car across the room and she takes it personal. Starts yelling, all you ever want to do is win. And I'm thinking, well, all you ever want. And suddenly this isn't about Park Place anymore. And Harry and Wayne are chiming in like I'm not pulling my weight in the bedroom. Are you kidding me? This is Monopoly. Keep it in the board. I swear to God, these games are just a prelude to the real estate agents selling our friendship. All right, settle down. What the hell's with all the cheering? You think I enjoy this? You think I like standing up here sweating under these damn lights, trying to make sense of you morons? 3 years together, almost? Jesus Christ, what is this, amateur hour? You think you know someone after 3 years? Try 20, pal. Then you'll find out she's been secretly plotting your demise since date number 3, based solely on the true crime garbage she binges on Netflix every goddamn night. Seriously, it's a goddamn horror show in there, a goddamn catalog of human depravity, and then she's got the Great British Baking Show queued up next, like she's trying to decide whether to poison me with arsenic or buttercream frosting. What the hell is that? And you women don't even get me started. You're all obsessed with these serial killer documentaries, and then you wonder why guys are terrified of you. You think we don't notice? You watch some sicko stalk and murder a woman jogging in the park, then what do? You lace up your goddamn sneakers and go for a goddamn jog in the goddamn park. You're braver than us. You're insane. If a guy gets raped jogging, we're never leaving the goddamn couch again. No more treadmills. No more ellipticals. We're finding the safest god weight bench in the gym and hiding there for the rest of our lives. And don't even get me started on that headline, jogger raped. Who the hell is jogging at night? Are you trying to get raped? If that ever happens to me, that headline better read, Schultz raped jogging in the park at night, was running as fast as humanly possible, probably set a new world record, damn it. Because trust me, I'd be hauling ass. Usain Bolt would be taking notes. And if some sick bastard got his hands on me, he'd better pray I don't get my hands on him first. Because some sick bastard is going to regret messing with a man who's had enough of all you crazy broads. All right, so Netflix, right? It's the supposed goddamn pinnacle of entertainment, but all I see on my girls continue watching is like, Bungie, Dahmer, Gacy, it's a goddamn murderer's row, literally. Are you telling me that to unwind after a hard day of whatever the hell she does, She's diving headfirst into the sick, twisted minds of guys who make Jeffrey Epstein look like a goddamn choir boy. Cooking shows after that. Are you kidding me? So you can learn how to perfectly saute the kidneys you harvested from your victims, huh? And then these broads, these goddamn true crime junkies, they'll binge this stuff, the most depraved shit imaginable, and then what? They're completely unfazed. They don't change a goddamn thing. I'm telling you, my girl's watching some documentary about a rapist preying on female joggers at night. Horrifying, right? Tragic. But does she stop jogging in the goddamn park at night? No. She's out there practically waving a flag, daring some sicko to add her to his collection. They think they're invincible. The level of delusion is staggering. And guys, we're not like that, are we? You ever hear about some dude getting raped jogging in the park? You bet your ass he's investing in a goddamn treadmill, or maybe moving to Antarctica. Cardio is officially canceled forever, because what is this? It's like a challenge, is it? Jogger raped, what a fucked up headline. It's practically victim blaming, all right? You're just out there trying to get your steps in and suddenly you're a target. I'd be running so fast I'd achieve goddamn escape velocity, high knees, arm pumping, looking like a goddamn Olympic sprinter fleeing from Satan himself. You think I wouldn't be giving it everything I got, huh? Try and write that headline about me. I dare you, because the real story would be Schultz outran a goddamn grizzly bear and a pack of wolves, all while dodging a goddamn serial rapist. Try to catch that on camera, and that is why I only run in my goddamn basement. All right, let me tell you, I'm already losing my goddamn mind with these virtue-signaling, hypersensitive clowns. They're everywhere, aren't they? You tell one joke, it's suddenly your public enemy number one, like on fucking Pol Pot with a microphone. So I'm on the Daily Show, right? Trevor Noah, nice guy, whatever. They cut a joke of mine, a trans joke, a positive trans joke, mind you, which is apparently rarer than a sober Irishman on St. Patrick's Day, and suddenly I'm the Grand Marshal of the goddamn trans parade. People are praising me. Oh, Bill, you're one of the good ones. Yeah, hold on a second. You don't know me. Don't go digging through my back catalog. You might find some things you don't like a goddamn landfill. Then the kicker, the woman, I said, who tried to destroy my career back in 13 for telling jokes, becomes a dude, a whole damn dude. And now he's on my ass again, saying I'm a terrible person because of those ancient jokes. And my joke on the Daily Show was, well, you were a woman then. Maybe I'm a slightly different man now, too, huh? Which is goddamn brilliant, if I do say so myself. A goddamn progressive joke thrown right back in his face. But no, too much for the delicate sensibilities of the Comedy Central suits. They got to protect their precious brand. Wouldn't want to offend anybody. It's like, are you kidding me? People can change, supposedly, but only if they change to your liking. Otherwise, you're canceled for life, right? And then Kurt Metzger, that beautiful son of a bitch, tries to help by claiming the whole damn thing was a hoax. A fake blogger we invented. Fucking genius. But no, it turns out it was a real person, a real formerly woman, now dude, with a real axe to grind. I mean, it's like a goddamn Shakespearean comedy, except nobody's laughing because everyone's too busy being offended. So, yeah, people can change, but most of the time, it just means they're gonna find a new reason to be pissed off at you, you goddamn aging piece of garbage. Oh, Jesus Christ, my place is a mess, she says. Like that's some kind of goddamn deterrent. A mess? Are you kidding me? I'm walking into a potential score, lady, not inspecting a goddamn rental property. I'm not Mr. fucking Cleanliness, okay? What am I gonna do? Whip out a Swiffer and demand you fold the sheets before I even consider lowering my standards? Jesus, this is why nobody gets laid anymore, overthinking everything. Like I give a flying fuck if your life looks like a goddamn tornado hit it. As long as the important parts work, all right? What? You think I expect some goddamn Martha Stewart bullshit? Please. If a woman's even willing to tolerate my existence, I automatically assume her life's a goddamn dumpster fire anyway, so a little clutter ain't gonna scare me off. Cockroaches, okay, maybe cockroaches are a deal breaker, I'll give you that, but otherwise, get the hell over yourself. We live in a society, for Christ's sake, and nobody's got time to be perfect. So next time, just shut up and let a man try to get laid, all right? It's hard enough out here as it is. We don't need your self-sabotaging bullshit. It's your mess. You deal with the guilt later. Just say yes, all right? Just say yes. Jesus Christ, you people, you just had to miss the entire goddamn setup, didn't you? I'm up here busting my ass and you're over there flapping your gums about what? The latest goddamn iPhone update? Someone got robbed, right? Not of their wallet, not of their watch. No, something far more important to these goddamn millennials, their self-esteem. Apparently this guy got catfished in a gay hookup. Thought he was getting a goddamn silverback gorilla. Turns out he got a chipmunk. He got duped like some goddamn online dating scam. He expected, I don't know, Thor's hammer, and he got a golf pencil. And you missed the whole goddamn thing. You're like those morons who walk into a movie halfway through and then ask, what happened? You missed the movie, that's what happened? It's also like, You know what? Never mind. Remember the black girl's name from the story? I almost thought that sounded like the N-word. But you guys would be so quick to start making assumptions, wouldn't you? She was Persian. Persian. And you didn't hear any of my set, did you? Want to spell it out for you letter by goddamn letter? You know what? Let's just do an undercover cop movie where you're the cop who misses the vital clue and I'm the jaded, sarcastic detective who has to explain it all over again because someone couldn't put their goddamn phone down for 5 seconds. Honestly, this whole experience feels like dealing with a bunch of goddamn toddlers who got into the liquor cabinet and I need a goddamn drink. All right, settle down. You bunch of goddamn apes. You know what pisses me off? Talking about something and then someone has to chime in like they're the frickin' authority. Like, actually, shut your pie hole, Karen. Speaking of experts, I saw this study, this pile of bullshit, that said women are better drivers. Better drivers? Are you shitting me? Faster reaction times, more stable wheel control. What is this? Some woke-ass propaganda? Let me tell you something. I've seen women drive, and it's like watching a goddamn toddler in a clown car. They're either going 20 miles an hour in the left lane, or they're merging without looking and causing a 10-car pileup. And fuel-reckless maneuvers? Oh yeah, because spending $400 a week on gas is such a flex now. I mean, what are we even talking about here? Really? Are we talking about reaction times and control and not the very obvious fact that, well, it's not the 80s anymore and maybe you can't just slap statistics on someone's forehead anymore like a goddamn dunce cap? It's all about the damn narrative now, isn't it? Let's just rewrite history and pretend that women haven't been responsible for half the accidents on the goddamn road since the invention of the automobile. It's just like those studies that say chocolate is healthy, then a week later it's going to give you cancer. I'm telling you folks, science is bullshit. Just some other dude's opinion, and this whole women are better drivers thing. It's just another load of woke garbage designed to make us feel guilty about being men. So next time you see a lady struggling to parallel park, just remember this. She might have faster reaction times, but she's still going to scratch your goddamn car. All right, Boston, you drunken intellectual animals. I swear to Christ, you give me a headache. You're all reading Michael Connelly while half in the bag like some twisted book club of bruised livers and overeducated opinions. And this jabroni right here, this goddamn gem tells me when I was locked up, nonchalantly, like he's ordering a goddamn cappuccino, locked up. What the hell did you do? Read too loud in a library after last call. Turns out, no, this genius gets popped for assault. And guess what started it all? Some moron quoting Nick Swartzen on the goddamn T. Nick Swartzen, are you kidding me? You're in jail because some mouth breather couldn't keep his Reno 911 quotes to himself? What is this, amateur hour at the Comedy Cellar? So this guy channeling Deputy Terry starts flinging zingers. The victim, a gay guy, thinks he's being mocked, probably accurately, let's be honest, and bam, fisticuffs. And you know what? I'm not even surprised because everyone on the goddamn T is one passive-aggressive sideways glance away from a full-blown meltdown. He threw the first punch, this guy says, like he's narrating a goddamn Shakespearean tragedy. But here's the kicker. Here's the goddamn cherry on top of this sundae of stupidity. Facial reconstruction. He had to get facial reconstruction. For a Nick Swartzen quote gone wrong. Are you shitting me? Did you use his face as a goddamn speed bag? And then the victim starts reading Michael Connelly. It's a goddamn heartwarming tale of violence and literary redemption. This is the most Boston story I've ever heard. You beat a man so badly he needs plastic surgery, and then he finds solace in crime novels. This is why I drink. This is why I hate public transportation. This is why I need a goddamn vacation. And the worst part, that whole damn thing proves that bad comedy can literally break faces. Oh, New York City, what a shithole it's become, right? That garbage street with taller buildings and even more entitled assholes spilling their overpriced cocktails all over the damn sidewalk. Meanwhile, I'm up on these rooftops sweating my balls off trying to be goddamn funny. And people are like, oh, the view is nice. Yeah, real nice when the sun's in my eyes. And the sound bleeds into the goddamn East River. See, these comedians with their HBO money and their pristine backdrops, scouted by location teams and lit by Hollywood pros, they got it easy. Their specials are like goddamn Ansel Adams photos, all crisp and perfect. I'm over here begging for rooftop access on Instagram. Anyone got a roof? Any roof at all? I'll bring the beer, promise, and dealing with tech nightmares. Because apparently no one's thought to install a functioning outlet on a goddamn New York rooftop. It's always, oh, the outlets don't work, or we need to start at sunset for the lighting. Like, I give a flying fuck about the lighting when only 6 people have bothered to show up on time because nobody respects a free rooftop show. They treat it like a goddamn open mic night at a crack den, so I gotta start charging. Venmo me $10, I'll text you the address. Like running a goddamn drug deal just to film a comedy special, and then the paranoia kicks in. 40 people paid, which means 35 will show. Is that enough for a goddamn taping? Jesus, what a circus in my crew. Me, a reformed Orthodox Jew kid, who's probably regretting ever meeting me. And some drone enthusiast who ends up editing the whole goddamn thing. Only the drone keeps breaking every night. Something goes wrong. Williamsburg, some kid knocks the damn thing over. Propeller's broken. Serious? You're flying an expensive piece of tech over concrete and expect it to last. Then there's the cops showing up, which would have been comedy gold, but of course the camera wasn't rolling when they were there, so it's just a bunch of out-of-focus shots of people whispering. The cops are, and my director, that poor bastard, trying to make it all work, but hey, at least now everyone's shooting rooftop specials because I did it, right? Oh, Bill Burr did it. It's edgy and real. Yeah, real fucking stressful and low budget, but hey, maybe in 4 months nobody will give a shit anymore because everyone will be back to indoor specials and forgetting we all were stuck in lockdown. All these comedians out there touring non-stop like they are running the show. I am out here covering the fucking cracks up. The truth is, the goddamn truth is, I was rusty, and this whole rooftop spectacle was just one giant elaborate excuse to cover up the fact that I was bombing on stage. So what's the takeaway? Comedy is pain, and sometimes the best way to deal with it is to film it from a broken down roof with a drone that's held together with duct tape. Oh, this charming city, are you kidding me? Progressive. They call it going straight from moonshine to meth. That's your progress, folks. I'm from here, so I get to say it, all right? Don't even compare it to New York. That's a whole different animal. More juice, more everything. You probably don't even have juice here, do you? So quick segue. Gotta love those, right? Interviewers all, let's get out of here. No more Jew comments. Jesus Christ, am I performing at the Blue Room Comedy Club this weekend? You bet your ass I am. And what can people expect? A lot of Jew jokes, what else? I'm gonna walk out there and be like, hey everybody, I'm Jewish. And some lady's gonna go, ugh, because that's what happened last time. I said I was Jewish, and some broad said in 24. I was like, get her out of here. But no, you know what? I hooked up with her anyway. What does that say about me, huh? Didn't feel good afterwards, felt like I needed a shower and a therapist all at the same time. This is why I drink. All right, so everyone's casually dropping Molly like it's goddamn vitamin C, like we're all just popping pills at brunch now, huh? What the fuck is this world coming to? Like we're all going to be gibbering idiots thanks to this goddamn normalization of drug use. Comedians doing podcasts on Molly. Jesus Christ, it's like performance-enhancing drugs for unfunny people, huh? You know, this is what happens when you let these goddamn millennials run the show. Oh, let's all do it together like a CrossFit class? Are you kidding me? Since when did getting high become a goddamn team-building exercise? And then there's Norman, scared shitless of a little ecstasy, and hopping on the Chinatown bus like some goddamn refugee, high as a kite. Pathetic. This is what happens when you coddle people. They can't handle a goddamn thing. And Philly? Oh, Philly, don't even get me started on festering boil of a city. Blue-collar people need to do more drugs. What the fuck kind of backwards logic is that? Well, they're already addicted to opiates, let's just give them more drugs. That'll fix everything. No. You know what? They need jobs. They need opportunity. They need a goddamn reason to wake up in the morning that isn't chasing the next high. And Kensington, oh, that's a real feel-good trip, ain't it? Driving through at 1 a.m. for funsies, huh? Like it's some goddamn safari where the main attraction is human suffering. Seriously, what kind of sick, twisted fuck does that? It's a goddamn outrage, that whole mess is. 3 hours, huh? 3 goddamn hours of this shit show? Jesus Christ, what am I doing with my life? Seriously, am I entertained or slowly dying inside? Others are dying. Up, down, left, right, gay, straight. Who gives a flying fuck? I'm just here for the goddamn chaos, I guess. And you know what's really messed up? Being high as a kite on shrooms, watching the biggest show in America, and all you get is some brain-dead conversation. What? Fighting through the crypto thing? The crypto thing? I almost nodded off, you hear me? Jamie, you go. What the hell? What the? Jamie just sits there quietly like some kind of freaking Zen master. Nobody ever asked Jamie what he wants to talk about. Probably because we all assume he's secretly building a doomsday bunker or something. Nah, that's bullshit. Jamie's a psycho. I take it all back. That little geek's a monster. Probably got more goddamn guns than Rogan, for Christ's sake. Jamie, what time's good if you got... Let's do this. You get to bring it up. What's Jamie bringing up? Have you ever seen him in the goddamn hot seat? Not over there. He's stuck on the ones and twos like some goddamn cog in the machine. He says, I've been on a show, though. Sure, you're on all of them, but you're like a goddamn ghost in the machine. He says, there's been a couple where I've been involved more. Oh, that's fun. He's so goddamn mysterious, the man behind the goddamn curtain. All right, Seattle, let's talk about this Space Needle bullshit, huh? You call that a fucking tourist attraction? I walked over there expecting some kind of futuristic goddamn skyscraper, and it's just a tiny little prick sticking out of the skyline. I mean, seriously, Space Needle? It's more like a space pin. What am I supposed to do? Take a picture and pretend I'm impressed. Oh, look, a slightly taller than average metal stick. Meanwhile, up in Toronto, they got the CN Tower, which, correct me if I'm wrong, is an actual goddamn tower. It's bigger, it's badder, and I bet you they don't have a bunch of bums shooting up heroin at the base of it. Observatory deck, you say? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. People probably go up there and actually enjoy the view instead of just passing out from a fentanyl overdose like they do in your needle town. So tell me again, Seattle, what exactly is the point of your sad little overhyped metal phallus? You know what? I'm done with this country. I'm moving to Canada and getting a good look at a real goddamn tower. Oh, Jesus Christ. A Navy SEAL? That's who she used to date? A goddamn Navy SEAL? What am I supposed to do with that? I'm out here trying to be a decent human being, and I gotta compete with a guy who's trained to kill people with his bare hands. Probably could scale a building with his teeth. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, oh, her ex was a barista. I can work with that. I can make fun of the skinny jeans and the soy lattes, but no, it's a goddamn SEAL. Like I'm supposed to be funny while knowing this dude could waterboard me with his pinky finger. This is bullshit. This is the problem with dating today. Everybody's got some crazy ex with a goddamn titanium spine and PTSD from kicking down doors in Afghanistan. So what, now I'm supposed to be intimidated? Now I can't talk shit. What am I gonna say? Oh yeah, you used night vision, you snuck around, that's real brave. Like comparing him to Al-Qaeda throwing rocks at tanks, because that's what real heroes do. Real heroes wear flip-flops and pajamas, haven't showered in a week, and still manage to terrify the U.S. military with a rusty AK-47 and some monkey bars. That's the real American dream. You get that. All right, settle down, you bunch of chuckleheads. Rafting! That's what I was doing last week. Rafting! Like I haven't embarrassed myself enough on dry land, I gotta go embarrass myself in a goddamn river. Me and my buddy Naim, right? Now Naim's one of those guys, meticulously Muslim. I'm telling you, reads the fine print on everything. Worried about pork in his goddamn starburst? Pork in a starburst? As if he's gonna accidentally ingest a forbidden pig, end up with swine flu from a goddamn candy. So we're out there with Lance, doing this weak-ass one-armed doggy paddle, while Lance is perched on a rock like he's freaking Aquaman. And I'm like, where's Nine, man? My boy is gone. Did he fall in? Did a goddamn catfish swallow him whole? Lance just shrugs. Oh, he's underwater. He'll pop up. Pop up? Like a goddamn cork? Or pop up dead? What kind of confidence is that we can bring him back? Bring him back? What is this? Pet cemetery on the freaking Colorado River. Then wouldn't you know it, Naim surfaces scared shitless, eyes bugging out like he just saw Elvis riding a unicorn, gripping his life vest like it's the last goddamn life raft on the Titanic, blinking like he's sending Morse code to the goddamn Coast Guard. I'm yelling, get to the rock, you numbskull. But he's just floating past, waving his paddle like he expects some volunteer to pull him up. And I'm thinking, the hell I am. I'm not tall enough to reach and I ain't joining your slow motion water ballet of terror. Then night, the genius throws him a lifeline. I'm like, what if we need that later? Let him handle his business. This goes on forever, paddle waving, drifting, panicking, while all these lily-white families are out there paddling like Olympian pros, some using their kids as freaking oars. Pros? Blink. Anyone gives a damn about river rafting pros. But here's the kicker, the cherry on top of this whole goddamn Sunday of stupidity. Naim's drifting down the middle of the river, paddle waving. And this white dude comes barreling towards him, smacks his paddle out of the way and says, move, man. You're messing up the trail. Messing up the trail? Like there's freaking traffic rules on the river? You'd think Naim would start chanting to Allah, right? Nope. Without even a beat, he yells, Jesus, please help, Jesus. This guy won't touch a starburst without checking for pork gelatin. But he's happy to call on Jesus when he's about to drown. I almost told him to just eat a pork sandwich and get it over with. End of hypocrisy. But no, gotta wave the paddle and pray I'm out of here. Thank you, and don't forget to tip your waitresses.